Let me see if I can get some friends over. Hey, David. Hi, thanks for stopping by. So, David, do you want to play with me? Like, literally, I can play multiplayer, and if you want, like, we could just do it over like, talk in the Discord and do it, because you don't need your own copy of the game. Like, we would all play on via my copy, and I would just. This game is like essentially the way you play multiple is like a visual novel. So it would just be like me picking, you telling me what selection you want. Yeah, like I said. So if you're down, just join me in the in the voice chat that we normally use.
Hey, Devon.
Hey, how you doing?
I literally just like right when you messaged me, I just hopped onto your thing, and I was like, "Oh, this looks cute."
Yeah, I'm so glad. Like, I just finished one normal like a full length run through of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Is it
found
fun?
yeah,
Are you
it's
liking
fun.
it?
So this is a sequel to a game that I played before,
Oh, nice.
by these guys called Monster Prom, and initially it was about
Mm-hmm.
like getting to prom. This is like takes place right after it, and now it's a summer camp.
Oh, okay.
So I messaged Matt, but he hasn't responded to anything. God, my fingers still hurt. I burnt myself while cooking dinner.
Oh no.
Okay.
What were you doing?
So I was cooking up some potatoes like in the oven, and then I pulled out the
Mm-hmm.
tray and I
No, you
put it.
did not.
Well, no. So I pulled out the tray with my hand, but like I put it on the stove, and then I was trying to move it because my mom was trying to cook something as well. So I tried to move it over, and like an idiot, I decided to touch the metal thing with my other hand that wasn't
No.
gloved to just shove it over. And so my two fingertips, right, my thumb and my pointer finger, both got like burnt a little. But they're starting to be okay now, but they're still a little tender.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Did you
Yeah.
run it at least under cold water? Or not water?
I just ran
warm
to the
water?
fridge and popped some ice out from my fridge and just held onto it for like 10 minutes.
You should always do warm water first and then use ice. The reason why, what's it called, is because like your skin tissue is so sensitive at that point. You have to like let it at least like what's it called, settle down from the shock of being burned, and then put ice on it. That way
Yeah.
it heals faster. But oh my god, that's so scary. That's horrible. I'm glad you're okay though. Alright, what are
Okay,
you doing? How do you do this? How do we do this?
hold on. Matt's talking, saying he's texting me saying that he's currently painting and stuff.
Oh, okay. I can only imagine like they're super busy. Like he's super busy with like Halloween stuff coming up now.
Yeah, he said he's cooking. He's like painting some Pokemon and decorating for his Halloween costume. Because he said he has to like, if they're having a contest at his office for like you can decorate their workspace or something the best, and it'll give him like
Oh.
I think he said like $500 or something.
Oh, okay. I just got a text. Yes, within limits. I just said, do it for the win. Do it. I'm like super competitive. So when it comes to like work contests, I'm like, I'm gonna beat all your asses.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna assume that he's saying that he's no.
He's too big.
Oh wait, no, he's responding now.
Yeah, okay, good.
Let me see what he says. Okay, he's not gonna be joining us.
Well, how do you do this?
Okay, I will show you. I will show you. So, I'm gonna select 2 players.
Okay.
So okay, so now we can do a short game, a medium game, or a full game. So this is basically all this is how what this changes is the length of the game, as well as the requirements you're gonna need at the end. So basically, what this is it's essentially a dating sim. Okay, and you're gonna want to get like you're gonna have 5 stats, and you want to up them to depending on what the person you're going to want to ask out to at the end of the camp is. And so the shorter the game is, like the less events you have and the less chances you have to up your stats, but also the requirements needed to ask the person out are lower.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just initially build up the relationship. Okay, it's like almost like any other dating game, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
So do you want to do a short game, medium game, full game? So I will say that the time.
Would it be a short game? Would make it like it just has like less questions or something, or
no. So the way it works is like there's a set amount of like weeks. So I just played a full game. A full game is 5 weeks. What that means is there are 14. There's essentially, because each week is essentially 3 events, and so that's 3 times that you can. That's 14 times total that you can get more stat points or affection points. And what I assume the other ones are is like a short game will be 3 weeks, so it'll only be 9 events, or 8 events. A medium game would be probably 12 events, something like that. It's just fewer. It's a more truncated like timeline, because it's not a traditional like how long. It's not like always. It's all the individual events are like usually like random, so it's not about that.
Honestly, because my relationships only last like about a week, let's go with a short game.
Okay, sure. The other reason I was gonna say like don't count the times, like it's probably gonna be a lot longer than that, or not a lot longer, but I'd say add an extra half hour, is because I'm saying everything that comes out and like reading it, so it takes longer to get through.
That makes sense. Let's go with a short game, man.
Okay, short game it is. So, Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, when we were all young and unafraid, with school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. So, so for visuals, are you watching the stream?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I will like wait, but I will also be reading it out so I can tell you what the things are. Okay, so I'll keep reading right now. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Who are you? Okay, so see, I'm player 1, so this is your avatar that you get to choose.
Okay.
Okay, so, are you seeing the characters yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I see, it's like life could take a turn at every corner. No, Siri, I don't want it. Stop it.
So let me know when you see the characters.
I will. I think there's like probably a 20-second delay.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, did you freeze? It looked like you froze. Oh my gosh.
Did I?
It looked like you froze, but hang on, let me open it up again. Okay. Now I see the character. Ah, crap! Dang it! I got a commercial. I saw for a second the 4 characters.
Okay, so basically the 4 characters are there's 2 female bodies and 2 male bodies, and they're color coded as well.
Okay, there we go.
So I mean this isn't important. It's just for like personal thing. So I'll be player 1. You can be player 2. But if you have a person you want, I'll pick somebody else. So who do you want to be?
Can it be Frankenstein? He looks like me. Falling asleep while playing games.
That's a zombie.
Oh, he's a zombie?
Yeah, Frankenstein is the blue chick.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'll be the zombie.
The red one's like just a fire girl, like Firehead, and the yellow guy's like a shadow boy.
Oh, yeah.
So who do you want to be?
The zombie guy.
Okay. So I'm gonna be blue because I like blue. And yeah, see, this is the thing, you get to choose like which pronoun you want. You'll see like when I get it. Like, you can pick your name. I'm just gonna leave it blue, and the name defaults to the color, and then you pick your pronoun of like he, she, or they. So I'm just gonna keep it she.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, and now this is a new thing where you also. Oh, can I? Because I'm streaming, can I not like just show it to you via the thing, like screen share? Do you think I could try doing? Do you want me to try doing that on the Discord as well?
If you know how, do it. I'll be more than happy to help you out.
I'm going to try streaming it to the Discord.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna call you directly, and oh wait, no, because then are you watching it on your phone or your computer?
On my iPad.
The Discord?
The Discord's on my phone, but I'm watching you on my iPad.
No, then it'd be better to just do it on the stream than on the iPad. All right.
Oh, okay.
So you can see like I have a bunch of items that you get to pick from. I don't know what these do yet. And I assume what they are is they give you a bonus. So you pick certain ones and they give you a bonus to your to certain stats. I don't know which ones give what, so I'm just going to guess at a couple. I'm assuming this will give you some brains. Yes, it gives smarts and creativity. So that's what those symbols mean. Then I'll go for let's get a flashlight. Boldness and creativity.
Like, what would you normally bring to a camping trip?
It's a summer camp. Right? It's not a camping trip. It's a little different.
Oh, it's a summer camp. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And I'll bring the magic mushroom field guide. So this will give me more smarts and fun. Okay.
There we go.
So now we get to choose you. So we can do player 2. So you want green. Do you want to change your name?
No, they just stick with green.
Okay. And what do you want your pronoun to be?
Let's just do he.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now you have your 9 things to pick. So there is a Hellfire portable barbecue, Griffin pasta, a hipster costume, a sketchbook, competitive tarot cards, a vampire sun hat, a sock puppet, Pokemon TC trading cards, and business anal paste.
Anal paste?
Yes, business anal paste. Yeah, this stuff can get a little explicit. So.
Well, seeing as I'll probably be needing that, give me that anal paste.
Okay, you get 3 things. You get 3 things. So that gave you smarts and charm.
What did the barbecue give you?
I don't know. I haven't picked it up, so I don't know what this gives you. Like, I picked the tarot cards last time. I think this gives you like boldness or fun, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know what each thing gives you.
Well, definitely the sock puppet.
Okay.
Uh,
Sock
and
puppet
then
gives
maybe
you
the
fun and
box of
creativity.
spaghetti.
Does Griffin spaghetti? Griffin pasta?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That's
It's
boldness
like,
and
hey,
smarts.
I have this. Do you want to share it?
All right. So one might say that the monster prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of life, but no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. So I'm gonna talk as the narrator, and in the last run through I did, I tried to make voices for each character. I'm terrible at voice acting, so if you want to make some voices, feel free. Just let me know. But yeah, so close to the last day of camp, there will be a meteor shower happening, just 2 weeks away. Oh wow, so a short game is only 2 weeks. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Everyone
Okay.
knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever you were asking to a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. And notice, like, even though we just came out of high school and stuff, everybody's like 20, 23 years old.
Really?
Yes. Aravi Mishra, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. She's 22. Calculuster Hewlett Packard, version 1.1. A library computer who had become fully sentient robot, ready to experience life to the fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20. A buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23? A Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Yeah. So now what happens is each of us is going to get we each get asked one question. Okay? David?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see mine come up soon. And there's going to be 6 options. And basically whatever option you choose is the person who you're going to get like one instant point of affection for. So like logically that should be the person you're gunning for the rest of the game. Because the events will like auto spiral to giving you him or whoever that person is. So like break the ice by doing something unexpected on the bus. So just sigh loudly, just a huge burp, spend the time updating your software, start taking selfies compulsively, swear about your sworn enemy, challenge someone to a staring duel. So like there's some of these that you can tell who they're for, like updating software, that's probably for the robot Calculuster.
Right.
Taking selfies is probably for the internet influencer. The death guy. Swear about your sworn enemy is, I'm not sure. But so I have each of the people have different stats that they like. They like,
Right.
and you need 2. I believe you need 2 for each one. The only one I know for sure is Damien, the Red Devil. Him, I know you need boldness and fun. So I don't know for the others. Because basically by the end of the thing, when you want to ask someone to prom, what you need is you need to be high enough in the stats that they like, and you need enough affection for them. So I'm going to do spend the trip updating your software, because I think Calculuster needs smarts, and I'm going to try and do that. Okay, so you can do the same thing. Like, we can go after the same person. That is a possibility. Or you can go after somebody else. So, who would you like to go after? What answer would you like to say?
Oh man, what do I usually do? I'll start taking selfies compulsively.
Okay. You sure?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I tend to do
yeah.
that normally anyways.
So, okay. So blue is, it said Calculuster, so it's saying like So, do you want to try and voice this guy, or should I just go with what I was doing before?
Which one?
So, I
Calculester?
yeah, I got up with Calculester, so he's talking to me now. So, I have a robot voice that I was doing with that was pretty bad, but I can try.
Oh,
it.
do it. Do it. I want to hear it.
Oh, I just realized it's fucking C-3PO. Oh, are you also undergoing a software update, Blue? It seems that our update cycles have been synced. I have heard about this phenomenon. Often, friends or couples who stay in the same vicinity together for long periods of time sync up their monthly updates. I dread my monthly update, but at least I can share my pain and misery with you, Blue. Come, sit with me while we discuss our various cravings for the new Windows app.
That was really good.
Okay, and you are Milo. So I had a voice for Milo, but like it was like nothing. It was just like it was just like, oh yes, oh yes. What are you doing right now? I am so great. Like, if you want to go for a voice, I'm totally down to let you just take it.
Oh, are you taking selfies right now, Green? Bold choice. This bus has such good lighting.
How's that?
It's good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So, like, obviously.
Oh, I already see that line right now.
No, I know. It's gonna take 20 seconds for it to appear, but like, yeah. Oh, that might be a problem. That's gonna take even more of a delay. Yeah.
It's gonna sound like he has like some kind of break problem.
I have to find that best selfies are taken in the unlikeliest of places. Prefer to take mine behind the dumpster of a Pizza Hut.
You know what? I'm gonna hit enter as soon as you start talking, so I don't move on to. No,
Okay.
I can't. Oh god. Okay,
That actually
I'll
works.
just go with it. Like, I'm sure we'll take a plethora of beautiful selfies at camp. Hashtag hot girl summer. More like
Hot girl
hashtag
summer.
hot for Milo this summer. If you catch my drift. Am I close to your voice? I don't know. I don't think I am.
Yes, that was actually pretty close.
We only had 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, so the way this works now is every day it like will shuffle the order, and then one of us will go first, and then the other person will go. And now we
Okay.
won't be able to do the same choices. We'll have to like. So I'll go first, and so I have no idea what I want. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna assume he wants smarts and creativity. So I think the camp don't. So, David, you see my stats in the top right corner, right?
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah. So each one of these places that we go to, there's 5 places, and each of them will automatically give you a +2 to a specific stat, and it's always the same.
Okay.
The lake gives you fun, and the manor gives you boldness. I don't know about the others. I literally spent the last game just going between the lake and manor because I knew that's the 2 that I needed. So I'm gonna try the camp dome and see what that gives me.
Okay.
Alright. That day you play competitive spin the bottle. Sorry if I'm talking fast and you miss it, but
Oh, you're good.
Alright. You must kiss a camper from Camp Rival Camp. It's a long, intense kiss in which your tongues wrestle mercilessly. You apply some unexpected biting, since that's conveniently very high on the meta, while holding back the back of their head to prevent an untimely escape. You win at kissing. It goes without saying you've earned 2 charm. Okay, so that's charm. Okay, so the camp gives the camp dome gives charm. So, capture the flag. Truly the dodgeball of Camp Spooky. Oh my
Okay.
god. So Davina's talking, and Milo and Calculus are there as well. So my voice for Davina was like really like I'm like, all right, Team Blue, who's ready to go hard and crush Team Red into the ground where they belong? I am ready to support my team, friend Dahlia. Doing it for the gram. Okay, pre-game selfie time. Not to be confused with mid or post-game selfies. Everyone say Team Blue. Team Blue! Wait, friends, Team Blue. Look in the background of the selfie behind us, trying to steal our flag. Is that... I have no idea who this character that showed up is. Oh my god. There's so many characters. I'm not gonna do voices for all of them. I'm just gonna say, oh shoot, looks like you caught me. That's right! Team Red will be crushed into the ground, where you belong! Wait, Batness doesn't seem concerned. Why doesn't Batness seem super concerned? Ooh, maybe because I was only the diversion, and a much deeper plan is already in motion. A plan you'll never be able to stop. You see, Team Red has had a mole hiding in your team the entire time. Little would you fools have ever guessed. Soon you'll suffer a great and painful betrayal! Right, Blue? Wink. Wait, what? Blue? Are you planning on betraying us? You try to jump in and defend yourself, but Batness is too fast. No, of course not. Hey Blue, are you ready for the Double Day Ross K? Or Double Day Osprey? How do you say double cross in Pigland? Friends, Team Blue.
Double cross?
It's
Abu Day or Ross.
Yeah. Friends, Team Blue. It appears that Batness is trying to get a secret message to possibly false friend Blue. Has Blue really been pretending to be our friend all these years just to set up this betrayal and let Team Red capture our flag? Okay, you haven't even been friends with Dahlia for years, much less been anticipating a capture the flag debacle. Let time to clear your name before it's too late. Okay, so, jeez. So, when you get to this, like, you'll see, like, now I'm presented with two options. One option is admit you've been in league with Batness, but only to pretend to double-cross Team Blue and really double-cross Team Red. It's a triple cross. Or research your family tree and reveal that your great-great-grandfather was one of the original Team Blue founders 150 years ago.
Oh man.
So there's no single right or wrong answer in the traditional sense. The way that this game works is that for every time an event comes, this event can come at multiple times if you play the game, right? It'll come eventually again. But the correct answer is dependent on your stats.
Okay.
So each of these answers is like me using one of my stats. And so between the two, you have to pick the one where your stat is higher.
Oh, okay.
So I believe researching would be smarts, and right now my smarts is my highest stat.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Like, research your family tree and be like, hey,
Yeah.
look, I'm not a traitor.
Yeah. And when I select it, it'll show up like an emoji of the stat, and if I got it right, it'll be like yay smart, or it'll say not so smart if I got it wrong, or not so whatever. So I'm gonna click research,
Okay.
and it said yay so smart. So you can't explain how this new knowledge has come to you, but the moment you needed your great-great-grandfather the most, you suddenly felt him with you. Everything clicked into place. The feeling of diving into a warm pool or drinking the perfect cup of coffee, a pleasant glow filled you with peace. You quickly excused yourself from the Capture the Flag game to pull out some ancient family trees, and also one of those online DNA tests, just for extra proof. You're lucky that in the monster world, DNA tests are mailed in, analyzed, and mailed back within 30 seconds, so you're able to return to Capture the Flag game immediately. Well, look who's back! The chicken turncoat who turned and ran the second they revealed her traitor coat. Fine, not my best point, but the point still stands. You were outed as a traitor and then fled like a coward. Your team should be ashamed of you, if you were their teammate. You stand calmly, unafraid, unbowed, and unintimidated as you pass out 4 copies of your family tree and DNA results, which you also received instantaneously. What's this nonsense? You think you can distract me with some family history craft project? Don't you see? Blue's great-great-grandfather was Blue Bluey McBlueberry, founder of Team Blue. Also, my name's Blue, so I should have just automatically been... She would never betray Team Blue. Not with a direct family lineage like that. Blood is thicker than water. Common misconception. The full quote is, the blood of the covenant is stronger than the water of the womb, and refers to the importance of friendship. But since friend Blue is our friend already, we should be safe either way. Whoa! I can't believe Blue is a direct descendant of Blue Bluey McBlueberry and our friend! Oh my god. I'm surprised you aren't Blue, though. That would be cool if you are. I am Blue. Anyway, Batness, you might well head back to Team Red now and accept your losing fate. No way are you winning against a team with a direct ties to its founder. Well then, I'm just gonna get my family tree discovered and prove I'm the descendant to Red Team, a descendant of Red Reddington. What a joke. Everyone knows Red Reddington is just a kid's story, like Santa Claus, or the moon landing. While Batness tries to dig up a connection to a fictional character, you, a descendant of the very, very real Blue Bluey McBlueberry, lead the rest of the blue team to bluing. Oh my god. You gain +1 flag, +1 victory, +2 fun, and +1 boldness. Sweet! That was one event. I did 14 of those just a little earlier.
Oh, cool. You got 1 flag, 1 victory, 2 fun.
Oh my
and
god.
Nice.
So it's your turn. Where do you want to go?
Okay. What was it that I had? Smarts and boldness and fun. So 4 of those, or 3 of those are like...
No. So you have your stats in the corner.
Uh-huh.
So right now you're pretty even, and you're going after Milo. So for Milo, I would believe you would want creativity, because I think Instagram, you would want to be creative, and I think you would want charm. So you're probably going to want to start going to the Camp Dome later. You can't do it now because I already selected it, but I think you're going to want creativity. I don't know which one's creativity. It's either the Woods or the Scout HQ. I believe Scout HQ is smart, so I would say check out the Woods.
Let's do that.
Okay, Woods it is.
The creativity.
That day, while hiking through the woods, you find a tree with the words J + S forever carved on it. Aww. Then on another tree, you find J is a liar and a cheating hoe. That's less cute. Then on yet another tree, you find S, I know you banged like 12 people abroad in Europe. I don't dish what you can't take.
Oh my god.
On the last tree, S doxes J. It turns out J lives on 7889 at +2 Smarts Lane. God damn it, that was Smarts.
Oh no.
Boy, you sure can learn a lot from trees. Hi to the people joining. We're just doing a game. I'm doing a game with my friend David about Monster Prom. Monster Camp, sequel to Monster Prom. Yeah, the events are a lot like this. Like Monster Prom had one of the things. Had another event where it was like money, so it was the whole about like you would go to the library and be like day trading and stuff like that to earn some money. It was really funny. So, now it's your event time. You meet up with Milo for an intense session of jazz appreciation, but your emotional moment is ruined by a big stupid jerk.
Obviously.
So this guy is like an evil rich guy. It's like, appreciating jazz, I see. Well, when I'm through with this camp, the only music you'll be appreciating is a soft rock cover of Achy Breaky Heart on endless repeat.
Oh god, please no.
Let me know when you see this bat guy. Like, he's in a chair getting, like, carried by a fucking fishman. Gasp! You mean you're gonna turn Camp Spooky into a dad's house?
Oh god.
You wish you were that lucky. But I'm an evil CEO, after all, so I'm here to buy up Camp Spooky and turn it into a shopping mall!
Oh.
Really? How'd you get to be so wealthy with so little business sense? No one goes into shopping malls anymore. Oh yeah, Hasha? Then where do teens go to hang out with their friends? The internet. Okay, but where do brands hawk their latest wares? The internet. Fine! But I ask you this, where do people buy useless gadgets that they neither need nor truly want in order to stave off the boredom of their empty lives? The Sky Mall catalog. And also the internet. Curse this internet! It's got me at every turn. Unless... Yes! That's it! I'll buy the internet and build a shopping mall on it! Just have to make a few calls. Do you even know how the internet works? It's not an object you can buy, and is that a car phone attached to a sports car you didn't drive here? You're, done! Turns out the Vanderbilts were looking to sell the internet after all. Too many peasants, they said. Looks like it's time to ruin it with business! True to his word, the CEO soon makes the internet even more of a consumerist wasteland than it was before. Also, he installs an Annie's Pretzels somehow.
Oh god.
No! My
What is
beloved
that?
internet! How will followers authentically connect with my brand when the internet's polluted with all these brands? I didn't want to have to do this, but there's a second secret internet I happen to know about. Ordinarily, only influencers are allowed, but this is an emergency. If we can just transfer everyone else to that internet, then we'd be free of this madman's machinations, but how will we convince everyone to jump ship? Alright, now it's your turn, David.
Oh boy.
So, you have two
Sounds
options.
intense.
Eventually, the stream will catch up so you'll see them, but here we go. Spread a rumor that the current internet has reached its expiration date and will soon start to smell bad. Or, internet is too fast nowadays. Make the new internet slower so people can really savor it.
Oh my gosh.
And honestly,
Oh my
all your
God.
aside from smarts, all your stats are pretty even. So, and you have a lot of dupes, so I don't know which one it would be. So,
God.
I can
Would
gi-
my smarts influence my answer?
no.
No.
So, basically it's like that like each of the answers uses a certain attribute. So it's just you just have to pick which attribute is higher. So what I think, again, I don't know these for sure, so obviously, so don't quote me on, but like what I think is that first one is possibly like it's either I think it's creativity, and the second one I think is charm. So I think you're good either way.
Let's go with the creativity.
Well, remember, I don't
Spread a
know it's
rumor,
creativity.
yeah.
So tell me which one you want.
Okay. Let's spread a rumor because I feel like Milo would be like just like aghast if I said internet is too fast nowadays. Make
No,
the
so
new internet
again,
slower.
that does not matter. It
It
does not
doesn't?
matter.
Oh god.
It does not matter who you're with or who, it's all about your stats. Because all these people,
Okay.
they're the coolest people we know, but they are the dumbest people we know. They will believe any fucking thing. So it does not matter what you do. They will, if you have the right stats, they will agree with whatever you say.
Okay. Let's spread a rumor. Let's do that.
All right. Hopefully you got it right. No. So I think the other one was fun or boldness or something.
Dang it!
But is that true? Lying is a bad look, you know. It's true, you assure them. Haven't they noticed the signs? When food goes wrong, it starts to smell bad, take on an unappealing color, and make an increasing number of racist comments. Oh, wow, you're right! But how would we spread the word without actually using the internet? I don't want to get you sick. Hashtag health is wealth. The whole thing was just some bullshit you made up. You'll be fine. You log on, and soon develop a terrible stomachache. Oh no, did you put your fingers in your mouth after touching the internet? When will you learn not to always put fingers in your mouth? No time to respond to Milo's valid criticism. You immediately run to the bathroom where you spend hours uncontrollably shitposting. While you're stuck there, Milo frowns and forms an unstoppable team to spread the word about the internet's poor food safety. The team consists of Gordon Ramsay, Mecha Gordon Ramsay, and the little rat that lives under Gordon Ramsay's chef hat and teaches him about food safety. They convince everyone to stop using the old internet by showing them all the pictures of you stuck on the toilet spewing dank memes. When you eventually crawl out of the bathroom utterly exhausted, Milo's waiting for you.
Oh no.
Thanks for your help earlier. If you weren't so completely disgusting, our message would have had a lot less viral reach. I admire the fact that you were completely willing to destroy your attractiveness to me in order to make a larger point about internet safety. I'd shake your hand, but that's a thing old people do. Also, you smell like shitpost. Goodbye, darling. Damn, they're right! It takes all afternoon to wash off the stink off. You scrub so hard, you also lose 2 fun and 1 boldness.
No! Milo, I did this for you, you jerk.
So now this is where this would be the roulette. So like if we had more people, but this is where it'll like swap. It can swap the order. It might also be the same order since we're only 2 people. So it might. So it's like say your choice. Everybody choose an object. So say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking it. Okay, so just oh my god, how are we gonna do this? Okay, David, I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm gonna hit enter, and then when you see the objects, you say something, and I'll say something else. Okay.
Say something?
Oh no, it's
what
okay. Describe how you would kill. So, okay, here's the challenge. Describe how you would kill someone with your chosen object. Player order is decided based on whose explanation is most plausible. Okay, it could be done that, or we could just hit random. Do you want me to just hit random?
Yeah, do random. See where it goes.
Oh, I'm first again. Okay. So see, this is the timeline. So it's literally like 6 events.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to the woods because that gives me smarts, and I want more smarts. Actually, no, I don't want. Oh my god, what does Calculuster want? So I'm gonna go for creativity. Okay. That day, all the scouts make a braid chain as a team building exercise. You learn all sorts of new ways to braid hair. But the person braiding your hair accidentally ties an infinity knot into your head. There's no way to untie it. You can see into infinity! But right before the coach gives you the worst haircut of your life, you see how all your friends will die. It's useful in helping you eliminate David Davidson, the doomed deer person, from your romantic prospects. You also watch every Marvel movie that will ever be released. You gain +2 creativity from witnessing so many plot twists. Afterwards, you get yourself trapped in one of Coach's famous lectures about the dangers of wild animals. And this dangerous invasive species continues to roam the woods, abandoned by their dark masters. Purposeless, they're a plague on the natural wildlife. He's Tony the Tiger. But I am confused, friend Coach. Do these creatures really deserve such torment? All they did was invent the former Google Plus platform. Surely that is not grounds for... Google Plus? Are you kidding me? Those psychopaths behind the global tragedy are here? I do not understand how a social media platform could be synonymous with the word tragedy. No, Calculuster. Darling, you are too innocent and naive to understand. Google Plus was a festering boil on the smooth, perfect skin of social media. It was completely unusable, and yet everywhere. YouTube, Google accounts, in your backyard, knocking on your windows and asking where you'd finally post your status. And now its former developers have been loosed into our woods instead of being properly rehomed in other failing companies. They've completely disrupted the local ecosystems, littering their electric scooters everywhere and offering a crowdsourced alternative to birds.
Oh god.
But birds already exist. Why would anyone want to crowdfund a product to fill a hole in the market that doesn't exist? Don't you get it? This is Google Plus we're talking about. They made their careers on filling holes in markets that don't exist. This epidemic must be quelled, and the Google Plus developers captured. Otherwise, they might start Google Plus again. I can't go back to those dark days. That's why us four gotta capture them. With your combined efforts and my brilliant leadership, we should have this problem fixed before the fat lady can scream for help. Now let's see. All we need to do is slide into their DMs. That stands for Dirt Mansions, which is where they're living. That actually isn't what that stands for. And then we photobomb them until they're too weak to fight back. And then we'll relocate them to our thirst trap. We can find lots of those on Channing Tatum's Instagram. Okay, clearly Coach is worse than useless in this situation. Do you have any ideas on how to round up this invasive species before they roll out another convoluted like system? Stand under this huge net and shout, "Does anyone have an idea for an app?" Or open a new Asian fusion restaurant, but the floor is just a bunch of leaves over a pit of spikes.
Gosh.
So I believe the second one is boldness. I think the first one is either smarts or creativity. So I'm gonna go for that one, I think.
I think so too. I agree with now.
So creative! Yes, I was right.
Yay!
Immediately, there's a stampede. You and your friends barely have enough time to climb a tree for cover before a horde of disheveled former Google Plus developers surround you. An app that finds correlations between trending hashtags and your ovulation cycle, cries one. An app that reads your palm and tells you what your spiritual soup flavor is, says another. A dating app that tells you where the nearest bowl of unclaimed pasta is. We'll call it Send Nudes. With 2 O's.
Oh god!
Wow, these developers certainly seem to have gone a bit feral. For instance, one of them appears to be dismantling my leg in an effort to find a microchip capable of powering a pizza delivery drone. While you try and beat the Google Plus devs off of Cal's leg with a crowbar, one of them suggests an app that repels crowbars. Milo appears to be egging them on. I'm hearing a lot of great ideas, people, but none of them really screams wow to me yet. We can scream, they say. Wow, wow, wow! Yes, good pitch, but could you try standing in a tightly knit circle beneath this interestingly shaped tree cover and screaming even louder? Coach lets the net drop on them. They continue screaming wow louder and louder, as if that will somehow free them. You, Milo, and Calculuster roll the former Google Plus devs into a lake, where they can no longer harm anybody with their useless inventions. Here's to environmental preservation and putting an end to shitty social media. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Oh boy.
So, I would say you should probably go for creativity, or I mean charm. Because I think to be a guy, I think you would need charm. I think he needs creativity.
Yeah, most definitely charm. Hey, what was it they gave me charm again?
The camp.
The camp? Let's do the camp then. Let's get some charm on.
Okay. That day at the Camp Dome, you all play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava. With a twist. The floor is actually lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the lava, he whispers his last words. Green, your hair looks great. It does! You gain +2 charm from a nice compliment.
What the fuck?
Later, you're playing Mega
Why would it
Dodgeball.
try every time?
Yeah, that's what all this game is. This is all stupid shit like that. Later, you're playing Mega Dodgeball against Camp Rival Camp. You take a ball to the stomach pretty early in the game. You can feel your insides bleeding. But who cares? It's all come down to an epic 1v1 showdown of the two most muscular players on each team. Dahlia versus Morty the Minotaur. Hell yeah!
A sexy challenger appears.
Oh god.
I don't. Since you don't have the post, so they have like small voice lines. They say whatever. So the Minotaur can be like, a sexy challenger appears. Listen, babe, you're hot, but you should surrender now. You can't defeat me. I gave myself a thigh massage right before this game, so I'm more limber than ever.
This is a takeover.
Bah! Bring it
Oh my
on,
God, look at his
Minotaur! I've
butt
defeated
cheeks.
both men and bulls in half battle, but never I defeated a half man, half bull. God, the pose this Minotaur is doing. This game
Look
is
at his
so gay.
butt.
Guess that makes me your first. Yes, Dahlia, you're absolutely seizing this dodgeball vibe. Make that ball work for you, girl. You murderous cerulean goddess. Thanks, Milo. I completely agree with you. I am a goddess. You're a good friend for noticing. It's impossible not to notice. Now, fuck this sports game right up.
Dahlia is
I am a motherfucking goddess! Yeet! Dahlia is completely hyped up by Milo's cheering. She throws the ball super hard. It barely misses Morty and crashes through the dome's roof, landing in the woods. Oops. You all decide to go look for the dodgeball, and Morty comes along. He says that he refuses to let a tense, sweaty duel unresolved. Okay, we're looking for the ball. What do we know about the ball? I guess we know it's ball-shaped and round, and... Hey, that mean old lady has it! Rah! I have your ball, will you filthy naughty children? Since it fell in the forest, and since I consider the entire forest to be my yard, the ball is mine now! Watch out, you guys! That old lady's Baba Yaga! She's a witch that lives out in the woods. I'm an official coven witch, so I know a fellow witch when I see one. What? What is with this bowl? She's a witch? Dahlia, go get your ball back. What if she puts a curse on me, and that makes you magically forget the location of the clitoris? Oh my god. Are you seeing the pose he's doing, by the way?
Yes, leg up. What the fuck?
You'll never get your ball back, you naughty children. I'll use it to play with my precious kitty, Mr. Bianzo. Rah! This is totally unacceptable. I was streaming your dodgeball duel to my followers. They need to know how it ends, or it'll be so narratively unsatisfying. Your friends need that ball back, and you're desperate for their approval. It's time to make a trade. Offer Baba Yaga something too good to refuse.
Oh god.
Alright, so... the first one. If you give us the dodgeball, we'll give you a fond memory to treasure forever. Or, if you give us the dodgeball, we'll give you a delicious newborn child.
Let's go with a delicious newborn child, because from what I know about Baba Yaga,
Remember, it's not about
they've
that.
always made.
It's about your stats.
Let's go with that one. Let's go with the newborn child.
You
because
sure?
I don't know. I just have a feel for it. Yeah.
Alright.
It's Baba Yaga. You gotta give her a newborn child.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be it, but if you are sure, I will hit the button. Like, I'm pretty sure this is boldness, and I don't think it's gonna work for you.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I'm hitting the button.
Okay.
Yep, I was right.
Dig it.
Rahaha, yes, I shall return your bowl for one newborn child that I shall eat. Now don't come back until you have a child to trade me.
You can look for free, but you can also touch for free.
Trading the Baba Yaga as a child just for a dodgeball?
Not so
That's
good.
badass. Now who wants to make a baby? As a deity of death, I can't endorse ending someone's life ahead of their fated moment just for a dodgeball game. It'd be terrifyingly off-brand. Milo's not happy with you, man. You explained that you'll fool the Baba Yaga by giving her a fake baby. You have to paint, a blanket, and an extra ball in your backpack. All the supplies you need for DIY fake babies. But if Green has an extra ball, why the fuck do we need to bug around Baby Yaga? Why not just finish it with this ball? I'm getting really pent up. No, we can't switch balls halfway through. That'd be an insult to our honor as warriors. That ball is part of this fight to the end. True, and we had to think of the poetics of the situation. Baba Yaga has the match ball, and Green's ball lets deceive Baba Yaga ball.
Can you guys see my balls?
And he just asked if you guys could see his balls. The bull. Granted, that does make sense, but still, I can't stand to see us waste a ball like this. I'm a jock, okay? Balls are precious to me. I respect balls. Can't we just give this old lady an actual newborn baby? It'll be hilarious! You'll agree to disagree with Morty and start painting the extra ball. Thanks to a quick TikTok tutorial, it turns out super good. The ball looks like a baby. You did it. You look for Baba Yaga so you could trade, but it's nowhere to be found. It's actually super annoying that her house moves around the forest at random.
Not over.
We've got no choice but to postpone our dodgeball match until tomorrow. Grr. Nothing pisses us off like an unfinished battle. Can you watch the ball, Green? You agree to watch the ball overnight. You're scared that you're somehow going to lose the ball and disappoint your friends, so you decide to stay up all night guarding it. You accidentally develop a deep emotional bond to the ball. You give it a name, Bali. You're very sleep deprived, and that's the best name you can think of. The next day, you meet Milo, Dahlia, and Morty in the woods. You trade Bali to Baba Yaga, and it breaks your heart. You miss Bali already.
No.
You miss your sweet ball child so much that you lose 2 creativity and 1 fun.
Oh my god, I'm losing everything.
I told you not to go for that one. Do you wanna do the challenge, or do you wanna just do random again?
Let's just do random, I
Alright.
guess.
It does not like you. It's just making me go first.
It
each
doesn't
time.
like me at all.
Marshmallows, anyone?
All right.
I'm thinking
So
I'm
this
making a
is
smart decision.
this is a different thing. So, oh, I'm surprised. So there's actually more seats. So when I was playing single player, there were only 4 seats available, and now there's a 5th one, so you can sit by yourself if you want. So this
Okay.
this one's not for stats, so you should be able to get some affection points easy for this one. Okay.
Okay.
So this one is literally you would sit next to the 2 people, and then basically if you're with the two of these people, you get an event that's like you have to choose between the people to get affection for one of them. So I'm gonna go
okay.
to Calculuster. So, nice, cozy, snuggly, very chill and non-violent night by the campfire. Pew pew, pew pew, bang bang bang. Yes, friend Damien, I am familiar with the onomatopoeic representation of gunshots. My question is if they truly have a place on our chart of the circle of life, and if guns are part of nature as you insist. Calculuster, come on, man! Would I lie to you? As much as it pains me to say it, friend Damien, an internal search of your past behavior indicates that you, yes, probably would lie to me. But what about this photograph of this giant angry blue turtle equipped with its guns as part of its physical form? Much like we use airplanes because we don't have the natural wings of a bird, scuba equipment because we don't have the natural gills of a fish, we use guns to replicate the natural guns of gunned animals. You make a compelling argument, and yet something still feels amiss. Ooh, you know what it is. So now, like, I get 2 choices. So I have the first one is like, that's because that photograph is clearly a crayon drawing Damien did. He even signed it. So that's me siding with Calculuster and that, like, it's not true. And then the other one is, every animal would be using guns if they had opposable thumbs. Using them is not against nature, but rather a display of an evolutionary advantage. The naturist thing that nature is. That's me siding with Damien. So I would get points for Damien. So I want Calculuster, so I'm getting points for that.
Okay.
Do you mean to say that this photograph has been digitally manipulated by Photoshop and is not true to reality? What was that? What? No! I would never! And I can prove it! I don't even know how to use Photoshop! You explain once again that it's not Photoshop because it's literally just a drawing with crayons. But, friend Blue, can a photograph not be made of crayons? You explain that no, it can't. Then, this is not the first time that I have been deceived. No kidding. Could this mean that other photographs on this chat of animals exhibiting bad behavior might also be crayon drawings, which are not photographs at all? Nope, all super legitimate, and you should do no follow-up. What about this taper committing tax fraud in order to survive the lean times of the financial recession? The wild boar engaging in light treason to forage for food. This coyote using a worrisome amount of dynamite to catch a roadrunner. My updated scan indicates that none of these are photographs, and perhaps you have been using the circle of life to justify your own desires to do bad things. Nuh-uh. I'm off to find some real animals with guns on them to prove it. I'll be back. If he returns with an innocent animal taped to a gun, will you help me identify it as a forgery? You promise that you will, and the two of you spend the rest of the evening learning more about nature. The nature of falling in love at summer camp, that is.
So close to sleep time?
So now it's your turn. Please don't leave me alone that long for talking. I need a break. I need a break. I need... My throat hurts. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So I assume you want to sit with Milo, right?
Of course. I mean, unless I can somehow make him jealous, like I'll sit
No,
somewhere
no,
else.
no. That's not a thing.
Oh gosh, dang it. Yeah, I'll sit with him.
You happen upon Joy groveling in front of Milo. You're pretty sure you've never seen Joy grovel before. It's kind of unsettling. No, I'm not groveling. I'm posing a dignified query to Milo that just so happens to be performed on my hands and knees. Anyway, Milo, please help me out here. I'm in the middle of a quick summer adventure that is just important enough to justify a full episode arc. And I really need to consult my dud ally, Rabaru. She's the only one who knows how to solve Univertica's 88th eye puzzle. Can you just raise her spirit and... I'm sorry, Joy. I really would love to help you with whatever you said, but I'm terribly busy right now with important Reaper business. Really? Because it looks to me like you're browsing Etsy for a new cloak. Which is important business. My uniform must be somber, yet trendy. I can't afford to go out of fashion. I'd lose all my credibility. But the fate of Monster Kind depends on taking down Univertica. I really need your help. Milo, don't you want to save the world? Is taking down this Univertica really equivalent to saving the world, though? I mean, everyone can make a difference no matter how small their action. But just look at everything Univertica's already destroyed. At least 2 urban outfitters have been demolished by her nefarious plans, and she has her sights set on flattening the Smoothie King on 3rd Street. Well, I've always been more of a Jamba Juice person myself, so I think I'll pass. Damn, Joy's fighting Univertica again? The season of the Coven must be slow. Clearly one of your friends is in the right here, and it just so happens to be the one you're trying to bone. Settle this disagreement.
Oh god.
Milo, so first question. Milo, you can turn this into a whole thing. Raise Rabaru's spirit into a live Q&A. Or, Joy, Milo can consult the dead for you. If you support them on Patreon, friendship is never an excuse to work for free. I don't think I have to tell you which one you want to go for, because you're going after Milo.
Right?
So which one are you going to pick?
I kind of want to go with the first one. I want to try to convince them.
So I can tell you right now that's it's not. If you pick the first one,
okay, let's go with the other one.
no, because you got to think like that's the top answer. Is raising Rabaru's spirit, which is what Joy wants. So if that would be you supporting Joy.
True.
So you would get an affection point for Joy. You want to do the second one because that's what'll give you the affection point for her. For Milo, I mean.
Okay. Let's go with the second one, then.
I mean, you know what? I mean, so because I think you can still do it. If you get the next get some points in, I think you can still get Milo.
Okay. Let's go with that one.
Ooh, Green makes a good point. I didn't know you can don playing the friend card to get free labor, Joy. What? No, I don't. I may be the leader, but me, Faith, and Hope equally split up the rewards we receive for our world-saving covenant work. See, I hear you, but actions speak louder than words. Unless you don't value my help as much as you value other witches. No, not at all. Your work is totally valid and important. It's just, I figured the whole repayment would be, of saving the world would be, you know, saving the world. Ah, but saving the world doesn't put avocado toast on the table. We indie seancers and necromancers need to pay our rent too, you know. Fine, you got me. I'll become a patron. How's $5 a month sound? Well, of course, I'll be grateful for whatever you pay, darling, but $5 only gets you the bronze tier. Bronze tier patrons get access to my selfies and a merch discount, but platinum tier patrons get a full chance at a spirit raising once a month, and a limited edition Milo sweatband. Ugh, fine. Here's the pledge money. Can you raise Rabaru now? Oh, didn't you read the terms and conditions? I can only do so many seances. My time is precious. So I limit it to 3 spirit consultations for 3 patrons chosen at random. And it looks like this month's patrons winners are Milo Crackhead 45, X Ghost Fetishist X _ X, and Joy Johnson. Oh wait, no, that's John Joy Jima Joe. My bad. What? No fair. The world's at stake here, and I'm your friend. Can't you make an exception for me? Well, that wouldn't be very fair, would it? All of my followers are my friends. I can't play favorites just because your seance will prevent countless deaths. Whatever. This has been a waste of my time. I'll just bribe Polly with some distilled spirits to talk to Robert for me. Thanks for nothing. Well, it's just you and me, Green Darling. Oh, and X _ Ghost Fetishist _ X's spirit he wanted to raise. What can I do for you, my darling patron? Oh, it looks like he wants the ghost of a leather daddy from Dom from 1865. I don't feel quite comfortable doing that. You know, Green, since the slot is open, perhaps you'd like me to raise a spirit for you. I don't mind bending the rules for someone such as yourself. Nice. You request the spirit of the Marquise de Lafayette, history's greatest wingman. He does not disappoint.
Oh god, yes.
Alright. Bring, so this is now a drinking game. So it's so we can't do the skills minigame when you're sharing a controller. So just take a gamble. So we're just gonna take a gamble.
Okay. There you go.
That weekend you feel like getting wasted, so you visit none other than Juan.
Hola!
Yes, this is my squeaky cat voice.
You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to, you know, drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one.
The Equalizer.
No idea if I got the recipe right. Want to try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box.
What do you think I should do?
Oh my gosh.
So this does different things. So like one of the ones I took, so I got 2 drinks in the last game I did, and one of them was like a paint like thing, like a thing that a painter uses to hold all of the paints on like a palette. And what that did was that changed the art for every one of the like camp things into an actual painting and stuff like that. So what do you think I should do, the box or the Equalizer?
Gosh. Even though the... Wait, does the Equalizer make your points equal?
It could.
Man, I don't know, because like a lot of those numbers can... I don't want to mess with them.
No, it's not for
Especially
you,
with
it's only for me.
sensitivity.
This is only
I
gonna
know.
affect me, not you.
For your thing.
So I'm just gonna take the box.
Okay, yeah, use the box. It looks like he has something funny.
The mystery box.
So bold of you.
The Margarita.
Hope you're happy with it. No refunds.
So yours is Love Potion number 9.
Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I'd drink that, but the real question is, will you drink that?
I also have this mystery box because at this point, who knows what you drink? So it's up to you. Love Potion number 9 or the box? I would say take Love Potion number 9.
Yeah, I'll do the Love Potion number 9.
Wait, am I just saying this to you before you even see what's on screen? If it is, I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's like, what's it called? The Love Potion appeared like right when you said it, But I also had a guess that the mystery box was gonna appear in the
Yeah, no, the box always
so I
appears.
was like,
So when you're
Oh,
doing
okay.
this gamble thing, it's always like he picks a thing, or you can pick a random one from the box. Because so the other option is like a mini game where, you control a thing and then everybody and you can like slide it around on a scale. But when you move, there's like other boxes picking things, and they'll move too, and they can push you and shove you as well. And then it's like at the end of like 20 seconds, whatever one you're on is the one you'll drink. So that's why this
Oh,
one's a bit
okay.
more random. So you get to choose like one specific one or a completely random one. So you want the love potion?
yeah, let's do the love potion.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
laugh
so-
at that. That
Yeah,
was
no,
like up
totally.
and down.
I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose.
Yay!
Okay, so green, you're about to drink love potion number 9. Let's see what it does.
Ah, the love potion number 9. The right way to get someone to like you is by by being yourself and finding someone with whom you can match. But the fast way is by drinking this
I'm
drink.
thirsty.
So it probably just gave you a bunch of affection points.
Good.
So I got the margarita. So you want to drink a margarita, huh? To think that by drinking a brain you will absorb its smarts is a bit simplistic. But hey, it's what actually happens. Alchemy's razor at its finest. Great, so I got some more smarts. Holy crap, that's a lot of smarts.
Oh,
This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me.
Ciao.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna let you go first.
okay.
Because I've been doing it this whole time, so I'll just let you go first. So, there's literally 2 events left, and then we have to ask the person
My
out for the
favorite
date,
camp
okay?
location, the sleeping
Okay.
bag.
So it's your choice. What do you want to go for? Do you want some creativity, or do you... I think you need some creativity.
I feel that too.
So I believe the Scout HQ is the creativity. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learn to identify different animal tracks. First you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify way more specific tracks. You identify the tracks of a Sculptor, half human, half sculptor. You follow the tracks until you find the legendary beast. The Sculptor teaches you the base of Sculptor. You gain +2 creativity.
Yay!
You slip away and link up with Milo. They're reaping a baby koala today, and they told you it would be super cute. Oh, so Milo's pronoun is they. He's not he or she, he's a they. It's a they. There you are, Green. Come on, this adorable little soul won't harvest itself. Oh, my teenage god, Milo! It's me, your biggest and most youthful fan! I have all your social media albums! Sure you do, honey. Anyway, this koala... Haha! Fooled you! It's really me, Counselor Flage, your disguise instructor this whole time.
Oh
I
my
know who
God.
you are, darling. I just thought you'd finally seen the light and joined the Miloverse. That's because I fooled you with camouflage, and I'm here to teach you how to do the same. No, thank you, my sweet, oblivious lizard person. What kind of monster would I have to be to hide this timeless elegance from the world? Ha! You're talking about physical camouflage, but I want you to think outside the blocks that I hide inside while doing camouflage. I'm talking about digital camouflage. Of everyone at the camp, you're the one who needs it the most, and I'm the one who's going to teach it to you. Camouflage myself online? Why would I ever want to do that? I have millions of devoted fans. All the more people to fool with your incredible online camouflage. I'm sorry, but Milo Belladonna was not born to be invisible. I mean, technically I wasn't born at all, but you get the idea. What about incognito mode? Clearing your search history so nobody knows you've been going to www.fridgeswithdicks.com. Yep, those were just words I said. I'm not leaving you alone until you admit there are at least some situations where disguising yourself online is a good idea. Hoo boy. Looks like you're gonna have to step in, David, if you want to kill that
God.
koala before sundown. What kind of e-disguise
God.
might Milo be down for? So, you have temporarily renaming your account Chris Hemsworth Official to double your follower count overnight, or Facetune. It's like disguising yourself as a hotter version of yourself.
Oh god. um,
So I think
Lord.
Facetune is Charm.
let's do that.
The Facetune?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go for the Chris Hemsworth Official? I think the Chris Hemsworth Official would be creative, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Would you think? Would that be more what Milo would want? The creativity?
It's your stats. Remember, it's based on your
My
stats.
Ah.
So you have. So if I'm right, and it's charm versus creativity, you want to pick the thing that's charm.
This is face.
The Facetune? I think it's charm. Again, I don't know. I mean, you can talk too and think think about which one is which stat. I don't know. I mean, what do you think the two things are?
I don't know. I feel like the Chris Hemsworth thing would be a creativity thing or boldness thing.
Yeah, so that's what I
Facetune
yeah, the Facetune.
is, I don't know. It just feels like it's more like genuine for the character to give him the charm point.
Okay.
I want to go with Facetune.
Okay. No, the Facetune is the creative. God damn it.
Gosh dang it!
Facetune? I love Facetunes. Finally a way to upload all my favorite MP3 files right to my face. Good guess, Flodge, but that's not what Facetune is at all. It's an app that helps you become the best self by airbrushing all the bad parts away. Oh, that's what it is? Pfft, I've been doing that to my face for years. Here, take a look at my dating profile. This isn't Facetune. You just uploaded a scan of Arnold Schwarzenegger's 1980s Nike ads with "That's Me" written on them in MS Paint. Enough chit-chat. Time to show those two what Facetune's really about. You bust out your phone and get to work on a picture of yourself. After 10 solid minutes of fine face tuning, you present your masterpiece. Green, your tuned face is breathtaking. If I had any breath, it would take it. It really puts your normally underwhelming face into perspective. I thought I liked you with your numerous blemishes and charming asymmetries, but what I really craved was this flawless airbrush version of you. If only I could
Oh
press
my
myself
God.
through the screen to this angelic beauty, but alas, I'm trapped here with my tumultuous feelings and your regular face. Now that I've seen this perfect visage, all flesh and blood faces are like ash in my mouth. Eyes. Or perhaps my eye mouth. And yours is worst of all, for its ugliness reminds me of the perfection which I can't touch. Is this my fate? To wander the world in futile search of a beauty as divine as the one in this image, but finding only pale imitations like yours? No, I will not despair, but I will travel always searching for the aesthetic ecstasy I tasted here today. Thank you, Green. Your weird bad face started me on the journey of a lifetime. Not exactly the reaction you were hoping for. Milo excitedly paced around the camp comparing your image to everyone's faces while you quietly lose 2 fun and 1 boldness.
God damn! I'm losing points.
I guess I'll do some more charm. I don't know what he wants, so I'm just gonna go for some charm. Today at the Camp Dome, the game is Charades Extreme. It's just regular charades, but apparently they love to stick extreme onto any classic game. It's your turn, and you get 3rd times the charm. 3rd is easy, you convey it just by using your fingers, but charm is harder. To get your team to guess it, you act as if you are more charming than you really are. You managed to do that and gain +2 charm by playing that role and bringing your team to victory. Hooray! You and Scott are about to engage in your favorite stress-busting activity, sudden death badminton, when Joy and Calculuser show up to poop the party. Scott's... but, you know, if anyone's gonna poop the party, you're glad it's a pair of campers with such fine asses. Hello, friends. We are here because I have statistically determined that you are a pair of campers most likely to accidentally injure yourselves or others during a dome game. And also because it looks like Scott is about to try and eat a stick of dynamite. Can I not do that? But it's red! To mitigate the risks posed by the two of you, we have organized a viewing of the timeless safety VHS How Not to Get Your Ass Killed in the Camp Dome, directed by Robert Rodriguez. Ooh, movie time! I'll grab some snacks! No, Scott, that is a popcorn bag full of more dynamite. Put it down. Aw, okay. Calculuster pops the VHS into a portable VCR, and you settle down for some informative video content. The video is great. You learn how to evade sports bees, how to stay calm when your face is on fire, and the proper silverware to use while drowning in acid. Finally, you get to the last lesson, what to do during a werewolf attack. Oh boy, I've never been present and conscious during a werewolf attack. This looks like it'll be super useful for me. The best way to survive a werewolf attack, says the announcer, is to not provoke one. Never, under any circumstances, expose a werewolf to the full moon. No full moon. Got it. To help you recognize and avoid a full moon, here's a high-definition picture of one. Please don't show this to any werewolves. Don't show this to any... No, friend Scott. It is pronounced werewolves. Werewolves. I don't think he can hear you, Calculuster. I think he's too busy, turning into a werewolf because we just showed him a picture of the full moon. Oh no, you are correct, and friend Scott has eaten the VCR before he could teach us how to stop him. However, will we turn him back without a soothing narrator to guide us? So now it's during the dog trainer phase, you learn how to teach all the classic tricks: sit, play dead, and turn back into a hot buff dude. Or to err as human, make Scott err. Oh my god, I think making Scott err is smart, and I think the dog training one is like fun. So I'm gonna go with the make Scott err.
Yeah, that makes no sense. It was smart.
Yes, it was so smart. An
Yes.
excellent plan, Blue. Try asking him to divide by 0. That always works for me. Or, you know, I could cast a de-wolfing spell on him and using my magic powers, which I have. No way! That wouldn't make you look cool or attractive at all. You have a much better plan. You whip out a deck of cards, flip over a nearby ammo crate, and invite Werewolf Scott to try his luck at a little 3-card Monty. This is stupid. Scott's just gonna rip off Blue's head and drink her spinal fluid. Normally, you would be correct, but Blue is a very skilled operator. See how she allows Scott to win the first few rounds to draw him in. Okay, this is still the dumbest thing I've seen since the last thing I saw Blue do, but I'm actually impressed she hasn't been eaten yet. I am surprised at how many games Blue is allowing Scott to win. This is truly a long con. However, I am sure that at any moment she will spring the trap, tricking Scott into making an incorrect decision, thus turning him back into a human. Nope, you actually just suck ass at 3-card Monty. Scott takes all your money, but then he turns back into a human anyway. What the hell? Whoa, I'm dizzy. Where did I get all this money? I'm sure we have a lot of questions, Scott. For example, why did Scott turn back into a human? He didn't make any errors. Well, that is where you're wrong, viewer at home. Win or lose, illegal gambling is always an error. That's right, kids. Gambling is wrong. Bet on it. Paid for by the American Anti-Gambling Council. Man, your friends are kinda hot when they're an anti-gambling PSA. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Alright. I'm just gonna put it to random.
Plus everything.
I'm just gonna put it to random, so we'll see who gets what. It really does not like you.
It really doesn't. I'm sad.
Let's go!
I have been first every single time. You know what? I'm gonna let. So, what are you gonna do? I assume you're gonna do. Oh, this shows me what. I hovering over the stat thing shows me what the hell each place does. Oh my god, that would have been so helpful to know earlier.
Hovering? Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm gonna up my boldness because it's low. I'm gonna up my boldness because I assume you're gonna want to do some creativity more, or are you gonna try to go for fun or something?
Do I have to fill up every single stat?
No, it's what it is that each character has like 2 stats that they like usually. So
It's more comparable to the person I want, right?
yeah, so I
Okay.
assume for your guy he would want creativity and charm, but I'm not
Okay.
sure. So are you gonna what would you want to do? I'll let you go for whatever you want to do. So I'll do something whatever you don't want to do.
Let's go for somewhere where it gives me creativity.
Okay, so you're gonna want some more
'Cause that's
creativity.
really bad.
That's fine.
I'm at
Um,
4.
Give me a sec. I gotta pee. Just think about your plan, and I'm gonna drink some water and
I
pee.
will. Mm. Mm. Oh gosh. What were all the classes again? Queen? Blue.
Alright, I am back. Got some more water, and my bladder, and I'm ready. Okay, so I am going to get some boldness, so I'll up my boldness stat. So that day in the haunted manor, you actually stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes, standing over a bloodied body, and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer into your hand. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, "New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up." What? Sold! You gain a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers a spontaneous +2 boldness growth. Cool. Alright. I'm almost... This is literally the last event for both of us, so like... You've been spending a lot of time with Calculusser lately, so when he asks you if you want to meet up for some standard organic activities, you're thrilled. It's his most romantic invitation yet.
Greetings, fellow organic life forms.
Greetings, friend Blue. Thank you for so much for joining me for these activities. I am 98.46% chance certain you will enjoy them. First, I propose that we watch several hours of horny anime while online comparison shopping for vacuum cleaners. After that, we can track down some of our campmates and shamelessly attempt to ingratiate ourselves to them with wacky hijinks.
Success!
And to round out our evening, we can finish up by leaving positive reviews on Monster Prom 2, Monster Camp, on Steam. That's the game we're playing, by the way. Wow, those are literally all of your favorite things. How did he know? It's no big mystery, friend. I simply downloaded and parsed your entire search history. Many of my less scrupulous brethren use this technique for marketing purposes, but I have chosen to use my power for good by algorithmically identifying all of your favorite activities. Speaking of which, I wanted to do the cake thing as well, but we had trouble finding the large enough horse. Wow, that's super creepy, but like in a totally cute way that you absolutely love. Calculuster leads you around for the rest of the afternoon, and each activity suggested is even more enjoyable than the last. It seems like reducing a complex person down to a constellation of online data is not only possible, but super fun and deeply unethical. Two of your favorite things! That night, though, as you lie in your tent reminiscing about the day's adventure, a thought occurs to you. If Calculuster is reading your entire search history, that gives you a great way to low-key signal your attraction to him. You leap out of bed, energized by your new idea. It's time to go online for romance reasons. But what combination of searches will unlock Calculuster's cold metal heart? The answer might surprise you. Spend 5 hours leaving romantic reviews of consumer electronics so Cal knows you want to consume his electronics. Or robot porn. Robot porn.
My goodness.
I think stats-wise, I'm gonna go with the romantic reviews. I think, but I'm also afraid like that's gonna be creativity versus boldness. I don't know. Like I think that's smarts, but I'm not sure. Creativity is my worst stat, so I don't want it to be creativity.
I don't know, my brain keeps saying, I'm like, tell the robot you want his parts. Tell him. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna hope it's charm or smarts.
Okay.
Yes, it was charm. Sweet.
Yay.
Because I'm pretty sure just searching robot porn would have been boldness. You quickly search up a whole bevy of luscious appliances on all the internet commerce websites. What a smorgasbord. These will be the most important customer reviews of your life. Luckily, you have the soul of a poet. In a jar, in your backpack. Fucking poet never knew what hit him. Anyway, you start writing. Panasonic Lumix digital camera. They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but they're wrong. Beauty's in the camera of the beholder, and this is that camera. Canon Pixma wireless all-in-one printer. With that, I can give you all the stars in the sky, but alas, I can only give you 5 out of 5. Great print quality and easy to connect to Wi-Fi. KitchenAid Diamond 5-speed blender. I think that I will never see a poem as lovely as this blender. 4 out of 5. Package arrived damaged, but that only increased its charm. The next morning, you head out to locate Calculuster, only to find him waiting right outside your tent. Hello, Blue. Since I know exactly where you sleep, I thought this would be a good place to find you. Those reviews you posted they were so... Error. Onboard thesaurus insufficient to express current level of emotional impact, resorting to improvisation. Romanculate. I must confess that reading your passionate reviews of these other electronics instigated a small jealousy subroutine in my core processor. I do not wish to impose, but do you think you might like to review of me? Would you ever? You rub your poet soul for luck and compose your magnum opus. Calculuster Mark II, a face like an angel, and a chassis that don't quit. So hot I'd buy that even without free shipping. 10 out of 10, call me sometime. How did you know my current CPU temperature? Are my benchmarks showing? Oh goodness, I am so titillated. He's got a dick on his screen.
I see the less than 3 on there.
You tell Calculuster you're down to titillate his CPU anytime. That's like the robot version of the prostate, right? You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Let's do this.
Alright, it's your turn. You want to do the
Oh
creativity, right?
Yeah.
That day, the Monster Scouts hike around the camp, cleaning up litter to respect nature and stuff. Nobody but Coach gives a damn about picking up trash, but it does quickly become a contest to find who could find the coolest garbage. Some find condoms, others find weirdly shaped fruit. You somehow find a Rembrandt. It's an original. The mystery of how the Rembrandt ended up there will go on to trigger the most epic adventure you will all go on during the summer. But it won't happen on screen. But you still gain +2 creativity just by looking at it. So magnificent. That evening, Milo invites you to the lake for a bit of night swimming. Good thing you packed your birthday suit. Ah, Green, I'm so glad you're here. Our days here at the camp are so often chaotic and crowded. It's lovely to spend some one-on-one time with you. I'm surprised he still thinks that after your terrible face and all.
Okay.
Are you ready to go swimming? I must admit, darling, I've always wondered what you look like while wet.
Oh.
Haven't we all? You start to take off your shirt, ready to put the skin in skinny dipping. Oh wait, don't you have a swimsuit of some kind? I don't want to get banned for nudity. What? Just give me a moment to prop my phone on this rock. Oh, and shout out to KatieCat99 for the follow. Welcome to our happy dating family. Oh, Green, it appears that Roxy Girl's birthday. Would you give her a quick shout out for me while I set up my tripod? What the hell is going on? Did Milo turn this date into an orgy without consulting you? I mean, not that you'd be mad, but a heads up is always nice. Huh? No. I'm streaming our date. I hope you don't mind. I just love sharing things I like with my followers, and I really like you. I promise not to let it be too distracting. We'll still have a wonderful time. Well, that's a bit annoying, but you really like Milo, and you've never been against exhibitionism, so fuck it, maybe this could be sexy. Excellent. Let's get this date started after I tally the poll I posted. What should Green and Milo do tonight? Seems like most people voted for follow me back, please. Don't worry, Green. Responding to these 3,468 follow requests will only take a moment. Ugh, fuck that. Never trust the attention-starved masses to do a monster fucker's job. Suggest a different way you can have a fun date while still improving Milo's stream. Turn dating Milo into the hot new internet challenge everyone wants to do and watch, or Three's Not a Crowd. Get a guest star to feature on your date. I think you might be good with either. Because I think this is a creativity versus a charm thing.
Right. I don't know, I just feel like the first one would be what he wants. I know it's about my stats, but I just feel like that's what he would want.
Okay, you want me to do that one then?
Yeah.
Because I think the third one, the second one I believe is charm. This one could be creativity. I think it also could be fun, which would definitely be a bad for you.
Oh, sweet. Definitely need some fun points.
So you want to go for the first one, the challenge?
Yeah.
All right, button pressed. Okay, I guess that's weird. Unless that other one was smart, that's weird. You want to turn dating Milo into an internet trend? Well, it's a bit objectifying, but it seems good for engagement. I don't think you got a single one of those right. I'm honestly surprised I didn't think of it sooner. Very well, darling. Let's create a hashtag. You whip out your phone and pioneer the #date Milo challenge trend. You feel hip and special. Now's the time to feel up Milo's special hips. Except your phone quickly starts blowing up. Your Instagram notifications are going crazy. My god, this challenge is absolutely sensational. The hashtag is trending. Who knew I was so popular? Wait, I did. Looks like everyone's hopping on this date Milo bandwagon. I have so many appointments. Well, this date's been lovely, Green, but I need to go. I can only spend 5-10 minutes with each of these dates in order to give everyone equal time. Milo dashes off. You sullenly watch the Instagram page fill up with date after date with random people cashing in on the challenge hype. It's heartbreaking, and even though the trend only lasts like 2 hours, the internet's attention span is not long. You're pretty sure Milo had a better time skinny dipping with Will Smith than you. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. You're at -2 fun.
No!
Alright, the last day of
happens
summer
when I
is
think
here.
of the other people.
Yeah. I mean, so don't worry. You can always, like, if you're too afraid of the rejection, you can always just so I'll tell you, like, when you're here, it's like who will be your summer love? This is literally you asking who you want to go out, who you want to go to the meteor shower with. So you can ask anybody, even the people you weren't going with, or you can just go by yourself. You can say none of them. So I'm gonna go for Calculuster, and hope I got the stats right.
Ooh.
Sure.
So who do you want to ask?
Oh man.
Do you want
I
to
don't
try
know,
for Milo, or do you want to say screw it and go by yourself? Or do you want
my
to ask
gosh.
one of the other people and just get shot down completely?
I feel like I let Milo down so much. Oh my god.
Do you want to go? Do you still want to ask Milo?
Yeah, let's go for it.
No, like, so
Let's just
no,
go
no,
for
so,
Milo.
so
The worst they can do is just reject me.
yeah. So rejection. So the game has endings. Like there is rejection does still count as an ending, and it's still a good thing to. It's still a thing you have to get eventually. Like if you want to go to unlock everything, you do have to get the rejection endings too. But yeah, you're gonna ask Milo.
Okay. Yeah, let's ask Milo. Like, hey, I helped you get
So
more
you're
popular.
first.
You
For some
have
reason,
to-
it wants to show you first. All right. You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. The two of us, a summer fling? Oh, no, I can't. You see, I know when you're gonna die, and if we date, and then that day would be like a big thing for me. And it turns out I already have plans that day, so I'm very sorry, but I have to pass this time. Bye. Rejection is a tough burden to carry, but it only gets worse.
Dude, it gets worse.
Years later, repeated attempts to increase taxes to achieve a more balanced socialist society start taking effect. This is uplifting. People tend to think higher taxes is bad, but this will translate into a public healthcare system and better public education options that will save people from student loan debt. The bad news is, the billionaires managed to dodge the higher tax bracket, which instead is only applied to the people who didn't ever find summer love. So now you're alone, and paying a shit ton of taxes for it.
Oh god damn it.
You finally so now it's my turn. I finally gather the courage to ask my beloved to watch the meteor shower with me. You desire a summer fling with me? I am so happy. I must admit I've been intrigued by you so lately, so I ran 62 simulations of us going to the meteor shower together. One of us died in only 3 of them. Believe it or not, that is a very good statistic. For the most part, the outcomes were very satisfying, and overall, nice. So to quote myself in most of my simulations, yes, Blue, let us be summer flings. Would you like to hold each other while the sun sets?
I think I'm getting a love update.
The last day of camp was lovely. Before the meteor shower, Calculuster took you on a romantic hike and pointed out all the different types of plants and wildflowers along the way. He taught you which flower arrangements meant what back in the Victorian era where people used super impractical communication methods like flower arrangements. During the shower, Calculuster surprised you with a bouquet he arranged. Fennel for flattery, a tulip for
Aw.
passion, and a printed out JPEG of a red rose. On the back of the picture was typed, "Apologies, red roses are not found in the wilderness often, but I still like you very much." There we go. 10 new events, 10 new outcomes, 1 new special stuff. Oh boy. Still no secret endings. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like a lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how the years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries, wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh we have now is a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. So this is the ending credits. There's like a small thing that he says over here.
Mhm.
And there's like an ending song, but I already did it, and it's all the backers from like the Kickstarter and stuff. So I'm gonna skip that
No.
because I already showed it the other time. Okay. Yay! We got a new drink for them to find. The Flask Genie. And poison. And the Stats Smoothie. What's funny is you can customize the game. So I picked classic monsters. There's also default outfits, and I can turn off classic monsters.
Mhm.
And also you can change. So there's certain different types of events you can do. So like there's monster problem references, horrible people. I turned off the ones that were too graphic. So like things that were like super graphic sex or violent stuff. I'm gonna turn it back on later. And Damien B costume, which I didn't even see yet. There's sexy and super sexy.
Oh my gosh. What is the too graphic part?
So this is
Oh, because sex and violence. Okay, okay.
it's basically a thing to like you can filter out certain types of events from appearing.
Oh.
So like the top one is drugs, so you can filter out things that that are with mentions of drugs. You can filter out things that are mentions of like toilet humor. You can filter out the things that are just too graphically violent or sexy. You can filter out the things that are just with the people who are just really hateful with no boundaries or just horrible. You can also remove the stuff that are references from the first one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, thank you everybody who stopped by for stopping by. It was so great. Thank you, David, for playing the second game with me.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
especially to Anthony for giving me like all the bits and subbing and then gifting a sub. Like that was so amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for everything, and I will see you tomorrow for some Dead by Daylight in the afternoon, and some Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles in the evening. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for everything, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright,
Bye.
so David, let me know when I close the camera of
I
my
will.
face cam. Oh man, my throat hurts so much.
I can only imagine. You did really good though. That was really good with the voices.
Thank you. I am not good with voices at all, so.
Your robot voice was funny.
Which voice?
Your robot voice.
Oh. That one was easy because I could easily make it distinct. Like that was the problem I've always had. Like I have problems making voices distinct.
Okay, your face disappeared.
Okay.